everybody, my name is Francis with IdeateTV. Today we are here at the NAAAP annual gala with David Ono. David, how are you doing today and what brings you to the gala?
I'm doing great. I'm going to MC the event tonight and I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome, so how did you hear about NAAAP and have you been involved in the past?
Yeah, so the organization approached me a couple of years ago and I did a couple of events for them then. And I had a great time and then they've asked me back today. And I totally believe in what they do here. I think it's a great opportunity for young up-and-coming people who want to get associated with others who are energetic, who are bright, who have ambition, want to move forward, not sit still, kind of make something of themselves. This is the perfect organization for that.
Yeah, so you have been very involved in speaking at these different NAAAP events and you have a background as a reporter, so how did you get into that? What inspired you to do something like that? Were you ever involved in a group like NAAAP when you were younger?
No, I wasn't, but I MC many events, throughout my career, just because that's what we do a lot of. And you get to know certain organizations and what they stand for. And I've always believed in the organizations that help young people make connections, give them encouragement, give them advice on how to make something of themselves, especially with people of color who sometimes they don't have the advantages of other groups. But you want to see them see them get exposed to success. And the more that they find success, then the next generation finds success. And that's why these organizations are really important.
So aside from being involved in organizations like these, what kind of advice do you have for people of color who want to get involved maybe in fields such as the one that you're in?
Well, you never sit still. Always understand that it does take a lot of hard work. And if you're trying to get in this industry because you think it's glamorous or wonderful or you're going to be famous, then you will be sorely disappointed because it's a lot of hard work. But it's the people who work really hard and have that kind of understanding that find their success. The others get discouraged and realize that this industry is not what they thought it was. And granted, yes, sometimes those great things do come along, but they come along after you've earned it and you've paid your dues. It's a wonderful industry, but it's highly competitive. And if you don't feel like you have the tools or the ambition to stick through it, then don't get into it. And then those are the kinds of things that I tell the people that I mentor. It's all about making sure you are focused and you understand where you're going and the skill set you need to have and the hard work you need to put in. If you understand all of that, then more power to you. Go for it.
So how did you initially get involved in the field that you're in? Did you have a mentor that kind of helped you along the way?
Well, I started many years ago as an intern, and then as an intern I learned the ropes inside of a newsroom, and luckily they hired me for minimum wage at the time, and I just worked my way up through that newsroom until I eventually became a producer. And as a producer, I decided that I wanted to go on the air, and it was my ability to produce a show was what got my first job as an anchor, because not many people knew how to produce a show. And so that was many, many, many years ago. You might not have even been born by then. And, but it's been a wonderful career ever since then. It's all about just kind of making those tiny opportunities work. It's not a big step, it's a lot of small steps.
So aside from that, what other advice do you have for people who maybe want to go into an unconventional or highly competitive environment and make a career out of it?
Well, it's connections obviously are important, but it's more than connections. It's about really researching the industry. What does the industry, what is it looking for? How is it evolving? Because most industries are constantly changing. What it was yesterday is not what it is today, and so many industries are like that. So you have to be able to evolve with that. And if you get a grasp on where things are heading, if you have a vision, and you feel like you can evolve with it, then that's going to be your key to success.
Do you have any last words for our viewers to help inspire them and walk away totally refreshed and ready to take on the world?
Well, just work hard, always keep your eyes open, innovate. Innovation is one of the most important things. And don't give up unless you feel like you've exhausted every opportunity and everything you could do. And I think if you do realize, if you do all those steps, you will find your success. But evolve, innovate, work hard, you'll find it.
Thanks, guys. You heard it from David Ono himself.